What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be doing something slightly different, and I've done this a couple times before, but I haven't really made it a series. I'm going to be telling stories, most of them with me messing up in some big way, and I'm pretty excited to do this. I have a lot of things that I've always wanted to say, like things I wanted to tell, but I've actually just recently made a big list, and they're going to kind of become a consistent thing on my channel. So if you do want to show it some support, either by giving it a like or sharing it or just saying that you liked it, that would be really motivating for me because I really want to do it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go right into the story. So I went to this Nike tennis camp this week, and I had a roommate, and he was just finished telling me about some girl or something, about how he actually just asked someone out. I was like, okay, that's cool. You know what? Maybe I should tell him a little bit about my past. So I decided to pull up the Instagram of a girl that I liked at that camp a couple years ago. I had a pretty embarrassing backstory with it. I think I already made a video about it, but I'm going to be remaking it in a future date, so I'll make sure to tell you guys when I do that. It was really embarrassing, but it was the first time actually me kind of breaking out of this little bubble, so it was important but embarrassing. But anyways, back to the story. So I found her Instagram a while ago, and I just decided to follow it because, you know, I was just like, whatever, I don't still like her, and I didn't at the time. I did for a while after, but that was a couple years back. So since I followed a couple of people that followed her, followed me, she said, yeah, why not? She accepted the request. She didn't follow me back because she didn't know me. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So I decided to show him the Instagram account, and then he realized that that person, her brother, was at the camp at the moment, and I just realized that as well. I talked to him a bit, and I didn't have any like actual conversations, but when we'd pass in the halls, I'd say like, hey, or something. You know, this usual thing, like I'm friendly with them, but not like I was friends with them. So I didn't think much of it. I showed him that, and then we kind of went on our day, and then so we did things, and then at the end of the day, we came back into the room. I was getting ready to go to bed, and he said, hey, Connor, I have something to show you. And I was like, okay, that's cool, or something to tell you. And I was like, okay, what is it? And he said, you know that girl that you were telling me about? And I was like, yeah, the one I liked a while ago, yeah, I know she is. He said, yeah, so I went to her brother and asked for her number. And at this point, I was just like, what? So right away, all these things started to race through my mind. Like, first of all, did he say that I wanted her number? Because I never asked for that. I just told him about a story that I had a while ago. I didn't go into detail, so he didn't really know that it ended poorly. But he knew that I used to like her a couple years ago. And so then I was like, what? And then he kind of explained to me that he said, oh, I went up to him, and I was like, hey, I know someone who likes your sister. And I was just like, oh, God. So he was like, okay. And then my roommate was like, hey, can I have her number? And he's like, okay, who is it? And then good thing my roommate didn't say anything, because if he did say that was my name, I would have not done well. So then my roommate said, hey, why don't you text her now? And I'm just like, dude, first of all, she doesn't even know who I am. She's going to be receiving a random text, and I'm never going to see her in person ever again. It just didn't make a lot of sense at all. I mean, I would never see her again. She doesn't even know who I am. So I was just like, nah, dude, I don't really want it. And I never actually saw the number, because I would have no use for it anyways, and I never 100% confirmed that he ever got the number, but by the way he was speaking, it sounded like he actually did, because he's told me that I should go and text her right now, and I was like, what? Ever since that day, when he almost gave me the number, we never talked about it again, surprisingly, and her brother never actually questioned him more, and never really, I guess he just let it go at that point, and we kind of let it go, which was good for me, because, you know, I didn't need my reputation completely destroyed instantly, because I changed a lot, like, in those 2 years since I left a letter, okay? I'll go into the story more, but let's just say it was pretty embarrassing. It was pretty bad, right? So I changed a lot, and I look a lot different now than I did back then. And a lot of people that were there back then didn't know about it, and they aren't here now. So I was trying to leave that back behind me. I mean, someone could have found my YouTube video, but odds were against it. And I was just trying to keep a clean slate, so I was pretty happy that nothing actually came out of it. All in all, I thought it was a pretty funny experience because I didn't think that was ever gonna happen, because I remember the summer that I liked her, and after she left, I was trying to figure out desperately how to contact her. And if I, got her number back then, I would have probably done something stupid like try and text her. But if you guys did enjoy this video, I know it's a bit shorter. I'm going to have longer stories. I might even have shorter stories. I was just trying to pick one today, and I thought I saw this one. I'm like, hey, might as well start off with this. If you do give this video support, it would mean a lot, because I would like to do these videos on my channel. And it would be pretty cool if they did relatively successful. I mean, a solid video would be this getting around 100, 200 views. If it did more than that, that'd be super cool. And I'd just like to thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.